Hi everyone, it's Michelle Arbeau, celebrity numerologist. I am the top numerologist in the world, and I'm proud to say that. It took me 19 years, of course, to amass my empire, as I like to call it, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. But I have been seeing number sequences for a very long time, and I know that many of you out there have also been seeing number sequences. It's a global phenomenon, and I'm not a big tattoo fan. I mean, I'm not all tatted up, but I do have this 1111 here because it's been one of my guiding forces for a long time. And numbers are really messages to decode. And it's much more about quantum physics, science, mathematics than it is anything about metaphysics. So I know that if you ask someone on the street and said, okay, well, what is astrology? Everyone would know, oh, well, I'm an Aries or I'm a Taurus. But if you said the same thing about numerology, they would look at you, what's numerology? So I'm here to put it on the map. I'm here to help the world decode the messages that are being dropped as little breadcrumbs from the universe. So if you're one of those people that are seeing, let's say, 222, 444, 555, 1111, some people see 1234. I had another person the other day that saw 1006 all the time. So it just depends on the person. And they are exact messages and answers to what is happening in your life. And it's so mind blowing and so accurate that I wish that I could say, I'm never wrong. But it's not me, it's the science of numbers that's never wrong, ever. And I have yet to find someone who has not resonated with their numbers. And so I'm actually on a quest to not only write my third book, which is going to be called The God Frequency and the 54 patterns, not I was going to say pathways, but patterns of creation. And I would like to do an impromptu hit the streets kind of documentary style video, um, to ask people what numbers they're seeing and why they think they're seeing them, and then help them to decode them. So I think it's been kind of a sitting duck for a while because no one has done anything about it. Everyone is seeing it. Everyone from Lady Gaga to she sees 1111. It just globally, if you went to any country and you ask someone randomly, do you see numbers? And they'll probably say yes. They'll probably say, yeah, I do see this number a lot, or I do see that sequence a lot. So it's time to debunk scientifically, and it is purely science. It really is. And Pythagoras, who was the father of numerology, he was a Greek mathematician and philosopher. And so it is not anything taboo, and I just really want people to understand that and to know that they're not crazy when they see numbers and when they are seeing them repeatedly, and know it is not just one of those things where you see a number and then just because you saw that number, you start seeing it repeatedly. I know that science has tried to say that. However, um, look up string theory, for example. Look at a lot of, there's a lot of quantum physics stuff that's really going to put a lot of validity into numerology. And I kind of wish it wasn't called numerology. I like to call it the science of numbers myself because I'm really practical. I grew up non religious, wasn't really exposed to any kind of spirituality. And I started dreaming in numbers every night, every single night, multiple sequences when I was about 22 or 23. And so this lasted about 3 months. And I wrote all of these numbers down on a notepad beside my bed. And so after about 3 months, it was driving me crazy. I thought, what is going on? Why am I seeing these numbers? So I stumbled upon numerology and I found this book that has been around for a while. It's the complete book of numerology, and I forget the author at the moment, but it I literally sucked it up with a straw. It was just one of those things that came naturally to me, and I self taught, but I see the numbers at a deeper level than most. So if you're just say the average Joe and you pick up a numerology book, great, you can do numerology. But I've yet to find anyone who can really spin the numbers and see the numbers the way that I see them. And I'm not saying that to brag, I'm just saying that this is because it's my passion and my purpose. And I'm on a mission to really spread that information, that knowledge that numbers are not just numbers. They are a code, a pattern. And look at our DNA. Anything in the world can be sorted, measured, or counted using numbers. So numerology is based on the numbers 1 to 9 and also 0, which is more of a symbol than a number. And lo and behold, mathematics, if you were to think of a number this long, it would be comprised of the numbers 1 to 9 repeatedly, and also a 0 here and there maybe thrown in there, but it's more of a placeholder or a symbol, or just a symbol. So it's really math and science, guys. I'm telling you, it is so incredibly blow your mind accurate that what I'm about to share with you is going to really turn your world on a dime. You're going to have a paradigm shift. You're going to have a change of perspective that is going to really change the trajectory of your life and help you discover who you really are, what you're here to accomplish, and how you need to go about accomplishing it. And there's so much more to that. How do we deal with relationships? How do we speak someone else's language? Let's say someone's really mind based and someone's really physical based. How do you get them to see eye to eye? There's so many things you can do with numbers because it's frequency, it's pattern. It is, as they say, history repeats itself. And yes, it does, because it's all about patterns. And if you could pull back the fabric of the universe, it would be a digital code. So it's really fascinating when you take a look at the numbers at a deeper, more scientific, mathematical level. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to debunk and bust all those myths that only turban wearing psychics talk about numbers and all that jazz, because it's not the case. And science is on the verge of really exposing this whole number phenomenon in a big, big way. And I want to be a part of it. So join me on the journey. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You will be astounded. So join me as we go through the God frequency, which is our main purpose as humans, and the 54, 5 plus 4 is a 9, so there's that 9 again, patterns of creation. So let's dive in, guys. I mean, let's get this done and show the world what numbers truly are and reveal life's hidden answers, I guess you could say. So let's get to it, guys. Let's have fun.